Hello and welcome to another AIC Productions video. Today I'm going to be doing a review of a POETIC case for my LG K7. Normally, I'm not one to have cases on my phones. Manufacturers spend millions of dollars designing them to be as thin as possible. And typically, I find cases add too much bulk, or they don't add enough additional protection or just comfort to justify the addition of the case. But recently, POETIC, makers of this particular case, reached out to me and asked me to do a review of their case, so I thought I'd give it a try. I've had it now for about a week, and it's been on my phone every day, and I have to say that I am a fan of this case. As somebody who's not normally a fan of cases, I am a fan of this one, and I'll tell you why. First of all, I don't feel like it adds much in the way of bulk to the device. It's actually quite thin. But in addition to that, it also is easy to slide in and out of my pocket, something I find some cases add either like a soft touch or a rubberized texture, and so when you go pull out of your pocket, if it's in the pocket with anything else, it pulls your pocket up and dumps everything in your pocket. Or it makes the phone too slick and makes it hard to hold. I think POETIC's gone around both of those issues by along the side here, there's these little ridges on both sides of the device, which add something to grip onto, so it makes it harder to drop your phone. And also when you're pulling it out of your pocket or whatever, it gives you something to grab onto. So even though it's a shiny plastic, it still has something to grip. It also has this nice rubberized corners and design on the back. So when you're setting it down, it rests on the rubber, and the corners rest on the rubber. And so it doesn't make the whole phone that rubberized texture, and even these aren't that rubberized, but they're definitely softer plastic than the rest of it. And so it doesn't make the whole thing that rubberized thing, so when you pull it out of your pocket, it doesn't stick to your pocket. The other thing that it does is around the flash, because it's clear, it doesn't colorize the flash, which I've had other cases do. I had what is it? An LG. It was an LG Android phone that slid open, and all the cases I ever got for it were colored. And every time the flash went off, if I had a blue case, I had a blue light. If I had a red case, I had a red light for the flash. This obviously doesn't do that because the case is clear. It's also definitely well made. All the edges are nice and rounded here around the camera. There's no sharp plastic. It definitely is not cheap feeling at all for the case. It's about a $10 case, and so I've had more expensive cases. I've also had less expensive cases, and a lot of times they either leave like an edge where it's sharp. Now this case is hard to get on and off. I'll try to pull it off here. It's very stiff, and if you're not careful, it'll take the battery back with it. Which, am I doing that? No. Okay. Yes, I am. Okay. So see, here, when I'm pulling it off, it's actually pulling the battery cover off on this other side as I get text messages. So you have to be careful. If you're somebody who takes the back on and off frequently, that's just something to keep in mind. There, see, I got that corner off without taking the back battery cover off, but this corner here, I was unsuccessful, so I have to work that around. So if you take your back off frequently, that might be something to be wary of. Maybe I'm just not very talented in taking the cover off. But as far as protection, I give it an A+. I've actually dropped my phone a couple times, something I don't normally do, but I just happened to drop it this week because it was either that or trip over a kid. I got 4 of them, so that happens quite frequently in my house. For comfort of holding it in your hand, I think it adds a lot of comfort, both in the grips on the side and just the overall design. I think it fits well in your hand. It doesn't add a lot of bulk, and it feels like it's quality made. So it's definitely a recommend from me if you have a K7, an LG K7, and are looking for a case. Thank you for watching, and have a great day.